the solar panel. If you've got this option on the trailer, we get a lot of questions as to how this is hooked up, how it works, what can you run off a solar panel, all that type of stuff. Basically, we want to show you this is just a battery charger. Technically, you can't run anything off the solar panel. It's just to charge your batteries. So what we have is a visible showing you how the wiring travels through the trailer that you can't see. So essentially the wires come off the panel into your solar controller, and then if you follow it, basically there's an inline 30 amp fuse and to the battery. That's it. It doesn't go to the power center. It's just a battery charger. So if we look at the controller and how that operation works, we really want to refer you a lot to the owner's manual for the GoPower unit here. But as a quick reference, these buttons here, they're not meant to push on. You just hover over them and they'll pick up your finger by, I believe it's by heat, don't quote me on that, but you don't have to be pushing so hard on them. Real quick, we've got a moon here because we're inside. It's never seen the sun, but you should always see a sun there, unless it's nighttime, I believe. Anyways, we've got a flooded battery. There's different options if you've changed the batteries to an AGM battery or whichever other type, but as long as we're on flooded, so essentially you should have a sun here, and then there's a little arrow pointing. This is your battery indicator here. We're showing 80% now. We're not charged up. If the B button allows you to toggle through the 3 modes here. So 12.6 is our voltage on the battery. We're showing how many amps are coming in from the sun, which is nothing because we're inside, and then your battery strength. Now, one thing that GoPower has said to us is a lot of times you'll only see 90%, and yet your batteries are fully charged. You've been plugged in for a couple of days. This unit will go through an equalization process, I believe on a monthly basis, all on its own. It'll boost up to, I believe it's 14.4 volts for about 20 minutes to a half an hour to, without getting into too technical, it'll clean up your battery. And after that process is done, now you'll start to see 100% charge when it's fully charged. The other thing is, if it's cloudy out and it can't get to 100%, or get that full cycle through, it'll stay in that mode until it has enough sun to complete the cycle. But basically, if you read the manual, you'll see pushing the A button, B button. You can set it so that it'll just automatically cycle through the screens, or you can do it yourself. But ideally, or ultimately, there's nothing for you to do here. As long as it's set on the type of battery you have, it's purely information. So there's not much to do here. So that's our solar operation.